What's going on, everybody? Chase and Christian here, RMFantasy SXperts, round 15, Atlanta 3.
All right, boys, prepare to be dazzled.
Yes. First of all, just let us say how stoked we were to see how many meme submissions we had from last week.
Blew me away.
We said
we had like hundreds of them.
We're announcing our winner right here, Justin Barsha, signed jersey. We have selected some of our favorite memes of the week. We're going to be showing those later on, and then we're going to pick our winners. So we're stoked. You guys crushed it. There were so many memes, Christian, that we were reading, Josh too, where we were just busting up laughing out loud. So you know what? We decided that after we're going to give this jersey away, we're going to do it again. We're going to give away another signed jersey. We've got an Adam Cianciarulo signed jersey. We're going to give that one away, and we're going to do it all over again because we love the memes so much. It's a thing.
Dude, it was flowing.
Yeah, it was so good.
Some were ones you can't share, but they were so good. They did
It was
good.
so good.
They had some good ones.
Anyway, so yeah, we're going to talk. We're going to show you those memes here in a little bit, but thanks for tuning in. It's sad to say that the season is winding down, but I'm not sad to say
I mean, what is it? A week?
that the points lead. No, we have
2 weeks.
tomorrow and then 2 more races in our backyard here in Salt Lake City.
Both races in Salt Lake are on Saturdays.
Do it for Dale. That's right, Dustin Peterson. But look, exciting show tonight. That is right. So thank you, everyone that is tuning in. Krista's stoked on an AC jersey. So anyway, let's talk about results real quick. Atlanta 2 recap. Ken Roczen, Chase Sexton, Anderson, Barsha, Tomac, the wild card 9th of Mr. Dean Wilson.
Nailed it.
You did get the wild card.
Only pick I got
Congratulations. Anyone else get the wild card right? Anyone get Dino? Oh, my gosh. Look at this lap chart on the screen here. Ken Roczen did what Ken Roczen needed to do.
Not what we thought he would do.
Everyone, we had all these memes about Roczen or Webb living rent-free in Roczen's head. And
Rent's been paid.
Oh, my gosh. Talk about a turnaround. He leads start to finish. Webb drops back. We'll show you highlights here in a moment.
Dude, he evicted Webb from his head after this one.
But look at that. Roczen's 13 points down. He can get this to single digits realistically after tomorrow's races.
I mean,
and we're single digits for Salt Lake City.
Everyone was saying all he needed was a bad round from Webb. And
Striving and thriving.
Yeah,
That's
and a little
exactly
help
what
from
just
Justin Barsha. Good job, Jason, for getting the wild card correctly. But look, this was probably the most.
Dude, what is going on with some of these riders in here, though?
What? What are you looking at?
Josh Hill making the main. That's good.
Yeah, he did good.
That was cool. See that dude back.
And he got 16th, which is pretty dang good.
Dude,
Jason Anderson, though, we'll talk about him.
Savachi, a lot of people had him for wild card, only missed it by 1 spot.
Yep.
So it's just the way she goes.
But look, let's talk about some highlights here because this is probably the most exciting night of racing that I have seen all year long.
I didn't know what to do watching it.
Oh, my gosh.
It was wild, dude.
Okay, well, let's just get to the big one here. Let's talk about Cameron McAdoo and this crash because there's a lot of memes about McAdoo. Have you ever seen something that gnarly?
Not in a long time.
Like, this man should be dead.
Well, it made it worse because you didn't really see what happened. Then he's just flinging over the bike, lifeless.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude, he's lucky.
Shout out to Bell Helmets for, protecting him. Like
that could have been so much worse.
What's crazy, though, is when they were going to break, after they red flagged the race, you're sitting there and there's, like nothing's going on like normal.
Did you hear that?
And then you start hearing McAdoo and he's talking to the docs, and you're just like, wait.
I was hoping they weren't going to say something like incriminating or something.
I was like, wait, is McAdoo telling them he wants to race right now?
Yeah.
And then you start listening to it a little bit more, and you're like, he is seriously trying to get back on a motorcycle.
I thought I was the only one that caught that. They were asking him what happened. They're like, you don't know what happened. He's like, I remember what happened.
Yeah, he's like, telling him, like, I tripled or doubled, whatever. Like, he told him.
Into the face of the jump, and they're just like,
I don't know.
Holy cow, he does know what happened.
But what's funny, though, is I guarantee you Doc Bodner was just like, oh, my hell.
I mean, is there a rule
remembers.
of the rider causing the red flag not being able to
No,
line
there's
back
not.
up?
They looked at it. There's no rule against that.
I know a lot of people are having problems.
Still going to send it.
If you intentionally cause a red flag so you can restart the race, if they feel like you did it intentionally, then, yeah, they can kick you out.
I could see that, yeah.
But I don't know. That's to me, is honestly probably the gnarliest. Because can anyone out there watching recall a crash that was that gnarly where the racer got up and then finished third?
I remember that just what comes to mind was AC when he popped his shoulder out. Remember on like in between rhythm lanes,
Yeah.
they're in there popping his shoulder back, and then
I remember that. It was when he was a
he
rookie, I
jumped back
think.
out. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, gosh. But
it
anyway.
wasn't nothing like that.
There's some more highlights here. Look at Alex Ray when he landed on Jason Anderson. We got some memes about that coming up.
Poor Alex Ray, man.
Poor
Clearly
Anderson.
unintentional.
Well, yeah.
Just a bad mistake. The Anderson gets up and scolds him.
Sorry, I'm joking.
You all right? You all right over there? Go down the wrong hole? What's going
I
on?
guess all I did was swallow.
Dude, poor Ray. But he gets up and just scolds him. Like, the thing that got me was Alex Ray was, like, kind of scared even.
Oh, my gosh. He seriously thought Anderson was going to destroy him.
He was thinking, like, having flashes of Pike and Freezy, I'm sure.
But, hey, look, Anderson apologized in a post and said, hey, let's
The
get
heat
you
of the
some Team Fried merch.
Dude, if anything, that motivated Anderson. I haven't seen him ride like that in a long time.
I won't die, Matthew. Don't worry. I feel like it, though. But, look, shout out to Anderson. You know what I love about Jason Anderson is he always owns up to something like that. Just like when Brayton punted him, he said, I deserved it.
He not only owns up, it's like he loves it. And that's why I like him.
know.
He keeps it exciting.
Anderson is my new hero. And then he goes out in the LCQ and wins by 20 seconds.
Yeah. It's like the last lap, he's up by 20 seconds, and he's still pushing as hard as he can.
I wonder, I don't know what that was about. But look, we had that.
Krista said it. He was possessed after that.
He was so mad. Oh, my gosh. Okay, next highlight. We got to move on here. What about Anderson passing Cooper Webb in the main event? This is probably my pass of the year. Look at that. That was so dirty.
Well,
Accelerating.
He had no shame with it.
So early. Like, that is the sickest pass I've seen in a long time.
Dirty, but so clean.
So clean. Didn't touch him. He was on the gas.
There's
that
nothing
was
he could have done.
So good. When he passed him like that, that was my favorite moment of the whole night.
He had no regard for him at all right there.
Oh, and then let's just talk about Kenny Roczen, though. This man, thank you, Willie, if you could get me some. This man was so gnarly.
Doesn't look like he's pushing that
He
hard.
was just hopping. He was prancing like a deer.
Yeah.
Like, come on. He doesn't look like he's trying right there, and he's just gapping the field. Webb started doing it, but
I'm
oh
glad
my
he did it.
gosh, that was so good. The sound effects are
Just
amazing. by the
Tighten
way.
this up. Tighten this
It was so good. Oh, my gosh. That was rad. I mean, shout out to him dropping the points. And then, of course, he's got to – did Kenny send like a little DM to Barsha saying, dude, thank you for just blocking Webb to the moon? Because Barsha was – I guarantee you Webb was so mad trying to get around Barsha and just couldn't make it happen.
Well, that's kind of what we've been saying Roczen needs to do himself. Like, Barsha is not going to let you by. He doesn't care if it's for first or last. He's not going to let you by easily.
What was surprising to me, though, is that Tomac could not get around Webb, and you felt like Tomac was the faster guy. Easy.
It doesn't seem like he's really forced the issue at all, really.
I don't know. But anyway, those are some of our favorite highlights. Hope you guys liked them. Krista liked the sound effects. Willie did too. All right, let's talk about player stats and points. Rough night compared to what we've seen.
I did well.
Yeah,
just because of that wild card pick.
Average score, 32 points. No perfect scores. What we have, like over 120 or something like that just a few weeks
ago?
ago?
It's been a couple rounds and no perfect scores since that big one.
Yeah, 44% of players got at least one pick correct. 62 people had Tomac to win. Only 12% Roczen, and that is completely flip-flopped.
I put Roczen back in last minute. Top 5. I think I had him in 5th place, but I wasn't picking him to win.
But what's Roczen right now sitting? We were just talking about it.
Oh, it's almost half the players.
So he went from 12% to almost half right now, and that'll probably go up.
Taking it race by race.
Depending on where he qualifies, yeah.
Plessinger let a lot of people down. He was the most picked rider, not the top 5.
I took him out last minute.
Why?
He didn't look good in qualifying, and Sexton wasn't in my top 5, and I was like, I have to put Sexton in there, and
all right.
paid off.
Barsha, surprisingly, was the lowest picked rider to make the top 5.
I didn't have him in there.
Oh, man, I don't know. It was a good night, though.
But
awesome
look at
racing.
Ferrandis.
What?
Only picked in the top 5 by 6%, even though he actually was in the top 5 the round before. So even when he does well, it seems like players just don't have a lot of confidence.
Because he just hasn't been there consistently.
No, but still 6%? That seems wild. And then what was the wild card? Savachi 24%, Stewart 22%. Rough round for Stewart. Ferrandis 14.5%, and then Wilson.
What's going on with Stewart? He went from like a solid 5th to 7th place guy, and we have just not seen the same Malcolm Stewart.
Even before he crashed on the first turn, last round. He something's going on. He doesn't look the same. That's for sure.
Good job, NXSX.
It's been rough for people that picked Freezy last round and then Stewart this round for wild card. That was me, and both of them crashed on the first turn, and then they were just out.
Somebody made a meme to cover that type of situation. So we'll get to it in a minute.
Well, anyway, we got some fun facts here. 3 riders finished exactly where they qualified for the first time this season, which was Tomac, Webb, and AP. And
I was surprised that they hadn't done it before this round.
And look, shout out to Henry Miller making the first main.
Yeah, he's been in there
joined at round 9.
Round 9, so finally did it.
Gosh, they need to give more. I like when they talk about privateers. You got to give these guys more credit for, Henry Miller to go there and make his first main after being there since round 9.
Oh,
these guys are paying to be there.
There's some riders that have been there for almost every round and still haven't made a main.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to hear their stories, yeah.
Too many Jamaican patties for Stewart. I don't know what Jamaican patties are, but
I am getting hungry. What do we got on track trends?
Oh, my gosh. A lot longer start than the previous 2 rounds. So
a lot longer.
So same layout-ish. There's going to be a little bit of difference there. But what I'm excited for is that sand section looked long.
That's a long sand section.
You still got good whoop section, which is good. So it's going to feel similar, but
I think it's going to be hard to not go to this venue in the future.
I claim that sand section is going to, there's jumps in it. So I don't know. I think it'll mix it up a little bit. Kind of excited to see that.
All I know is they've had 2 rounds here already, and they've been awesome rounds. So I think we got something going on with these types of tracks here in Supercross.
I hope so. Makes me wish we had a speedway here in Utah. Rad.
Yeah. They didn't really like the old Tooele motocross race. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Miller Motorsports.
All right, look, McDougie Fresh, whatever. Let's talk about this overall leaderboard here. McDougie, we've got a meme about this guy just staying steady up at the top.
Guy or girl, who knows?
Is anyone watching right now live on that list? I want to know, and I want to know what your secret is. Does anybody know somebody that's saying the top 50 or 100 or top 10? I don't know, but we do have the double points round coming up at Salt Lake City. Remember, your 2 lowest scores are going to be dropped at the end of the year.
I saw some people talking about, I had a horrible round, 10 points. Remember, when scores start dropping, it's good to have a round or 2 like that because you won't lose a lot.
Yeah.
Those players that have been doing better every round, they're going to lose more points. So,
right. Oh, yeah. Stan says, please tell me your secret. I wish I knew, too, because holy crap. To be up there, you got to be doing good. Let's talk about injuries real quick. Let's see. Adam Cianciarulo, he's out for the rest of the year. Yeah, not too bad, though. To be honest with you, I feel like our injury list this year compared to other years past it's pretty good. I'm not going to say good, but not as bad. AC's out. Yeah, Bogle's still hurt. Stewart, don't know what his status is going to be. Chisholm.
I watched his GoPro on the crash, dude, and it was gnarly.
Really?
Yeah, and he got up holding his wrist, so we'll have to see how he looks.
Chisholm didn't make the night show. He had a bad crash earlier in the day. Vince Freeze, he missed the last round, so probably not going to be there. Don't know about Hartraft, and then I guess Oldenburg got landed on, broke his finger.
Yeah.
But
they're piling up.
They are, but if you look at top contenders.
Yeah, we haven't lost one of the top contenders, true, other than maybe AC and Osborne. So,
man, AC, I'll tell you right now, needs to figure this thing out. This is a sophomore year, and he can't keep doing this.
I miss him already.
We all do.
I miss him out there.
AC Title 21 outdoor champ.
He's going to have to fight with.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. Let's get into it. Well, first of all, when do we want to give away this jersey? When do we want to announce the winner? After top contenders?
Whenever you
Let's do top contenders, so you guys know what's going on.
Brayton sounds like he's still out, too. And McElrath.
Oh,
John was asking.
Let's do top contenders real quick, and then we'll get into the meme section because we actually aren't going to do a caller this week because we want to take that time and devote it to the memes and then tell you who won the Justin Barsha jersey. What?
Devote it to the memes.
It is. They're so good.
There was a lot.
We could do a whole show on just memes.
The SXperts Nation came through.
Yeah, if you people watching have not gone to the Discord to look at the memes yet, do it right now when we're about to talk about them because holy cow, there are some good ones in there. All right, let's get into it. Cooper Webb. This man right now is 313 points. He's 13 up on Ken Roczen. Tomac, I'm going to say, is out of this. He just lost more points to both, or to at least to Roczen last week. However, Cooper's last 5 finishes, 6-3, 1-1-1. Look at his starts. Even with his starts, though, he is fading back a little bit.
Why is the reason? Or why is the question? Is he playing it conservative?
Well,
my opinion, these tracks don't suit him, and he's struggling.
Yeah, that's what his team's talked about.
Okay.
However,
that's the vibe
if you looked at last week, once he kind of figured out that whoop section a little bit, he was catching up to. He was going to pass Barsha. He caught that pace, and he was pulling away from Tomac.
Standard Supercross tracks and rounds. He's not falling from first to sixth.
But look, I predict that Cooper Webb is going to have a much better ATL 3.
Better than sixth.
Much better. If he finishes on. I'm going to put him on my podium.
Okay.
Because
I don't know if I will.
He has to. He doesn't want to give up more points to Kenny.
No, you can't do
and
that. And
once he got things sorted out a little bit last round, it felt like he's going to have some, he's feeling better on the bike for this coming one. So that's my prediction. What do you guys think?
I don't think he has anything for Sexton. I don't think on this track he holds Tomac off like he did.
Madder than a hornet tomorrow, says Fart Vader.
I don't know.
Someone make Coop mad. Well, Barsh definitely made him mad. Chet Felix, are you really an 11th overall? Come on now.
In our group or the entire, what's going on?
Oh.
All right.
Me wearing the tinfoil hat? Nah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. That's right. Yeah. We won't get into that. You know what I'm talking about. But look, anything else on Webb that we need to talk about? Where's everyone putting him? Where is Webb going to be in your picks tomorrow? Right now, I'm putting him on my podium. I think he's good for a podium. Is he going to be the guy to win? Don't think
third place at best.
At best? Okay.
At best for me. I'm not picking him to win or second. I just feel like Sexton and Tomac are going to catch and pass him no matter what. Now with Roczen gaining steam.
Look at that. Cole Burnett, 5th. Brian's got him to win. Zach, 4th. 5th. 3rd. 4th. Yeah, so he's definitely not, obviously, the top rider to win.
I mean, that's the first time.
I've seen a lot of non-podiums.
That's the first time in his 450 career he's gotten the whole shot and finished 6th place. That's the worst finish ever of him getting a whole shot.
Oh, man. There is not.
That's best case scenario. You're looking at a whole shot. He still took 6th.
Based off what people are commenting, it sounds like 3rd is kind of like best case scenario for Webb.
That's where I'm saying.
Got a problem here.
Jeez.
Let's get into Roczen.
All right.
A lot of people are scared to pick him to win. I had him in 5th last
Are you going to pick him to win tomorrow?
I'm not going to pick him to win.
Who are you going to pick?
I'm thinking he's more a 3rd or 4th type rider, maybe 2nd, but I don't know if he could even do anything with Sexton or Tomac either. If he's got to get the whole shot to win. I mean, it's what we've seen, yeah. So if you're picking him to win, you're banking on a good start. I mean, look at his last 5 finishes: 6-3, 2-9-1. Starts though 11, 3-1, 10-1. I mean,
yeah. But the thing is, he started first in 4 rounds this season. He won 3 of those. So if he gets a first or second place start,
he's got to start first. And it looked like, because Webb got the whole shot, but Roczen, we've seen when he wins, he does his dirty work in the first lap, the first couple turns. He does what he's got to do to get out there and get. If he has a clear track ahead of him, he has the best chance of winning.
I'm going to kind of look at qualifying too with Roczen. He qualified way better last round than he did the first Atlanta round. So,
well, look at that. He hasn't finished more than 2 spots away where he's qualified in the last 5 rounds.
There you go.
So is finishing on average 1 spot better than where he qualifies this season. That should tell you. Because even when he took that 9th, he qualified 10th.
Okay.
So something's there with his qualifying.
Bike setup. Roczen's very touchy with the bike setup. So if he figures something out, look, I'm going to look at where Roczen qualifies. And that'll kind of make me decide if I want maybe first or second, because Sexton, I'll just say it now, is high up on my list of guys that could possibly win tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Easily.
I say it's between him and Tomac, really.
You think Tomac's really – I mean, Tomac didn't impress me last round. What do you guys think? I mean, Tomac –
I don't know what he did last
Stewart for the win.
MX Racer guy. We know that guy.
Yes, we do.
I just think Tomac, that track – suits him the best of all the riders. It's wide open. You can go as fast as he wants to.
It is, but look at last round. Webb was pulling away from him, and Webb was the slower guy at first.
I think Tomac, if he doesn't get an 8th place start and gets a 4th place like he did the round before, I could see him win.
I just don't think Tomac. I know he won that first round, but he got gifted Sexton thinking it was last lap and Kate Clayson, which we have a great meme for.
Well, that's what I was saying. Sexton has a better chance of winning. But Tomac has to be number 2. That's probably going to be my podium.
Okay,
there.
I just don't think Tomac.
One of that.
I just don't think Tomac is is as dominant at this track as what people think he is. So it's not just a guaranteed, put him in first or second. I'm going to look at qualifying. He'll probably qualify good. But I still think like Roczen and Sexton are better starters, and I still think they're going to probably have the edge. I'm going to put Tomac probably third. That's where I'm thinking.
Okay. I'm probably putting him first or second.
That's my 2 cents.
I mean, what is his average finish in the first 7 rounds was 5.14. In the last 7 rounds, 3.71. So he's been getting better he always does.
And his starts aren't bad. Look, 5, 1, 3, 2, 8. Or that's his finishes. Sorry, his starts have been 8, 4, 4, 2, and then that 16th. His starts haven't been bad, but he just doesn't have that crazy Tomac speed that we've seen yet.
Yeah. Because we're 14 rounds in, I took the first 7 rounds, the 7 rounds after. And what's crazy is his finishes are getting better, but his starts are almost identical.
And that win, AP was the guy dominating. So he got gifted AP and Sexton that race.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
He's got help there, but we all know if he does get a start, he can win too.
Oh, no, I'm not saying he can't win. I'm just saying he's not the dominant guy that I think people think he is. So who is your pick for the win? Do you have Sexton, Plessinger, Barsha, Webb? Look, I'm going to stamp it right now. I'm going to put Chase Sexton to win.
That's what I'm starting to think, too.
I'm going to put Chase Sexton to win. I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to put Sexton. What do you guys think? MX Racer guy. Did Christian get his COVID vaccine yet?
Yep.
Don't get him started, JD. You know better. Look, but anyway, vote right now. Who do you guys think is going to win? Look at that. People are onto it. Sexton.
I think so, too.
I think he'll get a win before the season's over.
We can get into Sexton real quick before the Jersey.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah,
all right. All right.
It's a hot topic right now.
Keep voting while we dish out some stats on Sexton here. His last 5 finishes, 2-2, 21, 5-4. 21 was a DNF. But look at those finishes are good.
Those starts are what does it for me.
Yeah, they're good. 3-3, 6-4-6. Qualifying has been
that's better than Tomac by far.
Yeah. He has back-to-back second-place finishes and third-place starts. He's got a good starting average. I just think you talk about momentum. Sexton's got it. I think he should have won that first ATL round. I think he knows that, and he got second last week. So, man.
Hasn't started worse than 6th in the last 7 main events. I don't know anyone else we could say that about.
Yeah.
Maybe Webb, and then was only picked to take second place by 10%. So if he does, you can make up a lot of points.
But that number's probably going to go way up this weekend.
Oh, yeah. It'll go up. And he's starting to be the most picked rider to win other than the big 3, clearly, which his only competition really to me is Anderson. So
right.
He has the 3rd best starting average in the West Coast rounds of 4.33.
All right. Well, look, Devin Aros says that Anderson should be on the list. Don't worry, Devin. He's the next rider we're going to talk about.
We got Anderson to talk about.
Do we want to talk? We promised we'd talk about the memes now. Can we do that? Josh, are you ready for some? Well, first of all, let's look at the poll. Sexton, more picked right now by our viewers live than Ken Roczen.
Sexton?
Yeah,
he's at the bottom.
35%, and then second is Roczen with 29%.
You have to. He's been most consistent on the podium the last few rounds. So,
all right. Well, I'm gonna put Sexton. See those quotes? Because that's in reference to a meme coming up. All right. Well, let's hit it. Let's. All right. So what we're gonna do? We talked about this.
Hold on.
What?
Stan brings up a great point.
What is it, Stan? Does Sexton give up a space to Kenny if he's first and Ken is second, a Savachi Tomac deal?
That's a good point.
That is, I don't think Chase will slow down for Kenny.
If he's there, though.
But
if he's near him.
If Sexton's in front of Roczen, hear me out.
This is a good point.
If Sexton's a faster guy, I don't think he's going to just slow down and let Kenny by. But if Kenny's pressing him, he'll let him go by.
I'm going to argue that. If Sexton is in front of Kenny, Sexton in first, Kenny in second, I cannot see those pit boards not saying, let Kenny by or something like that.
I don't think you'll see that. But I'll tell you what, I'll be pissed off if he's leading and he lets my fantasy points go to crap.
That's why we have to cover every scenario here. That's a good point that I hadn't really thought about.
And that's a big payday he's given up when you let the win go.
It's 2 or 3 points when you're only down by 13.
Hey, when was the last time Honda won a championship? I
don't even know.
Carmichael? No, he didn't race.
I would have to.
Dude, it's been a long time. Holy crap! So, yeah, maybe Honda's just in desperado mode.
Dude, if Sexton's ahead of Roczen,
all right,
I'm saying team tactics is coming into play.
Okay, sounds good. I mean, I'm not disagreeing or agreeing with you. I'm just gonna say, sound good. Okay, here we are, people. The moment. Justin Barsha signed Gas Trailer Designs jersey. Let's throw up. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw up some of our favorite memes.
There was a lot.
There was a
hard
ton.
To choose.
I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to show everybody's, but there are some really good memes. We're going to throw them up. We're going to talk about them, laugh about them, and then we're going to tell you, we're going to decide and show you who the winner is. And if you win, if we picked yours, we are going to message you on Discord. So just sit tight. We'll contact you, and that's how we're going to get to you, let you know, get your info to get you this jersey. Are we ready?
And if you win and you're watching right now, comment.
Yes, comment, please.
Let us know that you're on the show.
Let Brock by. Don't bring that up, though.
Okay, let's do it. First, okay. If you're watching too, and this was your meme, please tell us like that's my meme. Look at this. When you're about to rob the place, but Supercross is on. That's pretty good.
Gotta wait. I love how they photoshopped the Supercross on the TV.
There was so many about Freeze.
Dude, I hate the
This is your fault because you always make the Oprah Winfrey jokes.
No, I don't joke about Oprah Winfrey. What the heck?
You've said in the past, like, you get this, you get that, everybody gets that.
I've made one meme with Oprah before, yeah.
Well, look at that. I love how it's 3 different cases where Vince Freezy has taken somebody out.
It blows my mind that someone took the effort and time to grab screenshots from all 3 and put on there.
But that's dedication right there.
Impressive. I don't like the amount of hate Freezy gets.
All right, next one.
Christian's not going to like this one then.
You will never be Vince Freeze.
Dude, Freezy is an elite racer.
I
think he gets a lot of hate that he
But that's so good. Okay, next. That's a good one.
Good. That one made me laugh pretty hard.
I saw that one. I was like, that's probably Krista. Because Krista last week was just drooling over this jersey. Krista?
John Borick.
Was that yours? Oh, John Borick says that's mine.
That one's pretty good.
Good job, John. We really liked yours. All right, next.
Gosh, dude. That's enough.
Just a sample.
This was probably one of my favorites.
I'm washing my hands.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
This one was good.
Who did this one? Who got
Dougie? Defend yourself if you're out there. Call in and let us know what's going on. The cigarette in the hand.
Zach,
was
was yours the last one, Zach? Try not to blame Vince Freeze.
I guess that was Krista's.
That was Krista's?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude, look at the tiny little computer monitor.
I know. Photoshop the fantasy on there. McDougie just chilling.
Cigarette.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
I don't know about this one. Come on. Hubs was hyped up.
We
I
had
love
people
the hyper.
commenting saying Dan has been just drinking rocks or monsters the whole time he's been on the show.
I went and listened to it afterwards. I thought it was awesome. He did a good job.
Oh, my gosh.
I love people that get into it.
I've never heard somebody have so much enthusiasm on a phone call. That is good, though. All right, next. All right, this one's at you, Christian. Someone is a fan of you.
I thought that one was pretty funny. I can't believe anyone even remembered that we said that.
Don't mess with the Googles.
I don't mess with the Googles.
Finding Haley said that last one should have won. Oh, my gosh. Devin Arrows, good job. This one.
If you can't read it.
It says, don't mess up my
picks.
Yeah. The gate drop. Oh, gosh. This is a good one.
This one's my favorite. I think this one's super clever. Just the idea of it is great.
Who picked the wild? I picked the wild card. You have to share it with somebody.
As soon as Wilson locked it in, that's the first thing I told my wife.
Tanner Simpson says that's his. Good job, Tanner. We really liked yours.
It's true, though. You got to let people know.
We do it here at Rocky Mountain. You're going to talk about your picks anywhere.
If you were in the urinal and I walked in coming in to do this show and saw you there next to me, yes, I would tell you, hey, I got the wild card right.
Matthew Paulus says that's me. All right, next, what do we got, Josh? Me, not putting rocks in my top 5 for RMFantasy. Well,
how the turntables.
Freaking Michael Scott. All right, that's a good one. Ooh, Matthew Paulus says, I made the bathroom one. Sorry, Matthew. Good job, though. What's it? Oh, this is a good one. Kind of hard to read. Is this the Sexton one? Oh.
Yeah, so top one says, 2 laps to go. Tomac is going to catch Sexton. Next one's no way. Sexton is trained by JS7. JS7 And then next one, J7 blew more leads than Martin Davalos. And then get out of the way, Clayson. And then don't blame Cade. Tomac was going to pass him anyway, and you know it.
The funniest thing is you can hear these dudes' voices.
Oh, my gosh.
It's
I know.
pretty realistic.
Okay, and the next one, when Christian lists his
offense
picks.
to this.
Why?
I took offense. I'm just kidding. No, this
Your
was
picks
hilarious.
get a little wild, Christian. So.
This was hilarious, and I've been doing horrible this year, so I can relate to that. I'm sorry.
This was one of my favorites. It's very true.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Because we lock them in all the time, and then we end up changing them. So technically, you can't call it locked them in.
Yeah.
We lock them in with
Hey, we do it a day early. Sometimes it's got to be changed.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay,
all
that's
right.
all of our favorites.
Krista made the Office one.
missing.
Good job.
Where's the other one? The other American Choppers one?
Oh. Do we have that one, Josh?
Yeah.
There was.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, look. Here we go. We just seen all of those. Thank you so much. There were so many good memes.
There was a lot of debate on who should win.
We couldn't list them all. We laughed out loud to a ton of these. And it's time. Drum roll.
Show the winning one.
Show, Josh. King Cyclops.
King Cyclops on the Discords.
We love this because he made it about fantasy, obviously, and we loved it. It's the same one earlier, but
Read the left one.
Read the left one. It says, Chase's picks make sense. And then he says, Christian picks, what does it say, Josh?
Christian uses stats. Stats don't lie. Then I can't read it, but I know it's hilarious.
Christian ignores his stats and picks with his gut every round. Don't disrespect the man that gathers the stats all week. And then it doesn't matter. They're both getting smoked by my Magic 8-Ball anyways.
We were debating on which one was better, and then we realized the same guy had made them.
He had made both.
We're picking King Cyclops.
NX Racer guy, come on. Anyway, I don't know. You guys comment which one was your favorite. We liked so many of them. We liked this one just because he did two of them.
Well, we thought the one on the right was hilarious. The left one was hilarious too, but it was cool because it incorporated us. You could tell they're a fan. So I don't know. There was a lot went into it, but
I don't know.
There's our winner.
There was a lot of good ones. So
we'll
thank
hit
you, everyone.
Get that jersey to you.
Yeah. So if you know the person that made that meme, please let us know, or we're gonna message you on the Discord. And congratulations. You'll be taking home this Justin Barsha signed Gas jersey.
I do think it's funny that someone realized, we go over all the stats. I put them all together and all that. And then I rarely pick by them, though, and I need to. I need to pick more by the stats. So.
Oh, people like the Freezy ones. The Monster one with Elmo was good. Oh, it was pretty good, man. Anyway, we're going to give away another jersey. So speaking of Anderson and Freeze, or A-Ray, let's jump back into Jason Anderson here because I think there's a lot of debate that you could put him or Chase Sexton to win tomorrow night. Do you disagree or agree?
The only thing I don't like about Anderson is his starts. I mean, look at everything else looks good. His starts, though, are just not good.
His starts are 7-8-7, 19-8. But, dude, he just got third and charged through the pack after winning the LCQ by like a mile.
Give the man a top 5 start and let's see what he does.
Okay.
Is my thing.
Is he in your top 5 tomorrow?
Yeah, he's in the top 5 for sure.
Look at his qualifying, though. He's qualified fastest at both Atlanta rounds.
Yeah.
The man's got something to prove here.
What's crazy is he hasn't finished better than third this season. That can't go on for much longer, I think.
No, man, it's tough.
And he has the 11th best starting average in West Coast rounds at 10, but the 5th best average finish at 4.86. He's barely behind Barsha and Roczen in average
Look
finishes.
at that. Dylan Patton reminded us that he got a podium without a shift lever.
Yeah, that's true.
This man is on a mission. Podium, top 5. He for sure should be in your top 5. The question is, do you want to gamble and put him up there better than third?
Well, he hasn't started better than 7th since round 3, where he started in 6th. And this is the thing that I kind of was shocked by. You look at where people are picking him, it's pretty even. Most riders is like 70% here, 20, and then 5 or something. Second place, he was 9%, third 13%, fourth 20, and fifth 22 last round. So nobody really knows where to put this guy. So
I'd put him for sure in your top. I'd say top 4.
Yeah, top 4 unless he gets a start.
All right.
He's only finished exactly where he qualified one time this season, and that was 7th in round 9. So his qualifying doesn't really give us much.
Yeah. Lindsey Tolman, are you who won the jersey?
Is that how it is?
Are you Cyclops? What was the name? Cyclops?
King Cyclops.
King,
Yep.
are you King
she's claiming
Cyclops?
it, so keep an eye on your Discord.
Lindsay Tolman's claiming it right now. All right.
Stoked.
Don't be throwing out false winners here. Come on now, Lindsay. Tell us who you are. Let's go. All right.
We want proof once you get it.
All right. Justin Barsha. Last 5 finishes. 410, 442. His starts have not been, 6th, 14th, 3rd, 12th, 4th. He's all over the map. What do you do with this man tomorrow? Every time I count Justin Barsha out, he comes and just rubs it in my face.
It seems that way. I mean, I'll pick him for 2 or 3 rounds. He doesn't get in there. And then the 1 week I take him out, he does. So,
are you going to put him in your top 5? What are you guys doing with I'd like to hear what's everyone's thoughts. Is Justin Barsha going to be in your top 5 tomorrow? Because he's one of those riders where every week I'm like, I don't know.
Well, if you're going to put him in there, 4th place is a good pick. I mean, he's taken 4th place 5 times this season, 3 more times than any other rider.
Jeez.
Has also finished in 4th place in 3 of the last 4 rounds. Hasn't finished in 5th. So he's finished in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th this year.
So you're saying 4th is a chance.
4th is probably his best bet, I would think. I mean, he's only finished in the exact spot he's qualified 1 time, was a 9th at round 2. His first 7 rounds, though, his start was 7. His last 7 rounds, or his start was 7. But look at in the last 7 rounds, he's really upped his average finish from 7.4 to 4.7. So
yeah.
He's been he's one of the safer bets in the top 5, I would say.
But look at Matthew Pauls. He says, he's such a deserving top 5 guy, but I don't have him in there. Do you ever get the guilt? Like, do you ever make your picks and feel guilty as if the rider knows you didn't put him in your top 5?
I wouldn't say guilt. I get more start questioning my picks. Like, who do I take out?
I'm so lame that I sometimes feel bad. I'm like, I'm sorry, Sexton. Like I feel bad for not putting the rider in there, as if he cares that I didn't pick him for fantasy.
You're gonna go get in line to get an autograph and tell him sorry for not picking him.
Hey, dude, last year at ATL3, I'm sorry I didn't pick you to win.
Pick you, man. I felt bad.
Look at that. Finding Haley says all the time. All right. RM Zombie, look at that. 94, 23, 2, 51, 21. Those aren't bad picks. Okay.
Where's the Marv maniacs out there?
Wait, we have him in spoilers?
We have him in spoilers.
Get
the
him
guy's
out.
taken 7th place the last 2 rounds.
Get Marv out of there.
He's taken 7th the last 2 rounds. His starts have been 10, 7, 4. His qualifying 11, 14, 9. Hasn't gotten a top 5 since round 8. Though.
So my case in point,
he has
not a spoiler, dude.
He's made the top 5 3 times this season, only when qualifying 7th or better.
Okay.
If he's your guy, he's got to be qualifying 7th or better.
I used to be the man.
That's my advice on that one.
It's true. Marv, I don't know what's up with this guy. He went from winning races, championship contender. Maybe he's just like it's the last year.
Back to back. I mean, it's scary to think this could be like the last season.
Kane, I wouldn't call it bad technique. I Marv's got great technique. I just think these other riders have just stepped it up, man.
I think he's had gnarly crashes recent.
Yeah.
And these dudes are going fast.
I saw the a Gypsy Tales podcast, and he had Rhino on the show, and Rhino was talking about how he just hasn't changed. His riding technique has not changed for years.
Yeah.
And the other riders are adapting and changing their style to help them go faster, and Marv hasn't. So, yeah, it was a good point. I don't know. I just don't know with this Marv, but he is definitely not even on my radar for a top 5. Now, if he got one, I wouldn't be bummed.
I like Marv, but him starting in the top 5 and not finishing in it last round, he's out for me.
Yeah.
So that tells me everything I need to know, honestly. Sucks, but
yeah.
It's fantasy. It's not personal.
All right, but how about Aaron Plessinger? Because after the first round, he was the most picked rider, correct, in the top 5 that didn't finish there?
Yeah, last round.
It was brutal. So
I even took him out. I didn't feel good about that, but
and the thing about his starts and his qualifying, they just don't speak how well he can do, because his finishes are 8.6, 9.65. Based off of these numbers you're seeing up here, you wouldn't think, oh yeah, he's a race winning contender, but wouldn't surprise me.
He's cooling off.
Give this man a start.
I mean, 13th place start last round. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, not going to do it.
Since he got his last top 5 in round 10, his average finish for those 4 rounds has been 7.25. So he's kind of slipping.
Yeah.
Slipping.
I don't know.
Finished exactly where he qualified last round, though.
Which was what?
8th.
Ooh.
Do it for Dale. Woo!
Yeah, I don't know. It's like his AP needs to keep his highs are too high and his lows are too low. It's kind of like Eli Tomac.
If you want to put him in the range of all the other riders, he has the 9th best average start in the last 7 rounds and the 6th best average finish. So he's right on there, honestly, right on the edge. Only 4 points up on Anderson, though, for 5th place, where he was way ahead of Anderson. Anderson's closing that gap
Anderson's
quick.
crushing it.
Yep.
All right, what about Dylan Ferrandis?
What would it take from him for you to pick him in your top 5 anywhere? Does he have to qualify first?
A start? Look at his starts. 9, 15, 12, 11. If this man started somewhere around top 5, he's a podium guy. He has the speed.
Yeah.
Last week, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he went down or whatever. But
he crashed.
Did he? Okay, because Tomac got around him and then
He whiskey throttled over the wall jump. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't – he didn't crash hard, but it took him down.
Just looped out his bike?
Yeah, lost some positions.
So Tomac passed 2 guys on the wall jump.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, his finishes are 11, 5, 7, 8. So he's there. Just, I don't know, man.
He's going to need some help.
Yeah, he's going to need a start, which is just so hard to bet on with that guy. So he's not a top 5 guy for me.
Well, you look at his best start in the last 4 rounds is 9th.
Who's your spoiler this week?
Risky.
We got a pull up on the screen. We got Josh Stewart, Plessinger, Muscan, Anderson,
Sexton and Ferrandis.
You
Sexton
put
and Anderson. I
Sexton
mean, they're not
and-
really spoilers. They're pretty good top 5s.
Yeah, you almost count those out. Ferrandis, Muscan, Plessinger, and Stewart would be your spoilers. Even Stewart's like, man, there's a battle between Plessinger and Ferrandis. I don't know what Stewart's deal is.
Let's see what people think.
I think Stewart has something going on, and he's going to be banged up after that crash. It looks pretty rough.
Frozen Gum once said he'd have to see the C part in order to pick Ferrandis.
Come on now.
Hard no,
Hey.
hard pass. What?
What else do we have on the Dylons? He's taken 11th place 3 times in the last 7 rounds.
No, he's not. He's taken what place? 11th? His average start is 10th over the last 7 rounds.
Yeah, 10th best average start over the last 7 rounds and 11th best average finish. That's not good.
Garbage.
It's looking rough for Dylon.
He's been so fast this year, and like some of the people are saying, he'll be the fastest rider that nobody remembers. It's true.
This season.
Nobody remembers who lost the World Series last year.
I don't even remember who won it. It's like the first year I didn't watch any sports. But
All right.
Malcolm Stewart, since we brought him up, what do we have on him?
This will be quick.
We're going to advise not picking him unless something looks different during practice. But
He'd have to qualify first or something.
in the top 5 at least, maybe the top 3.
I mean,
But he's I don't know if it's conditioning or what's going on, but he hasn't looked the same over the last few rounds. I mean, look at his last 5 finishes, 14, 13, 6, 11, 21. His starts are okay, 6, 7, 10, 8, 6, but
something has changed because at the start of this year, the first 7 or 8 rounds, he was a solid like 5th to 7th place
running
guy.
in the top 5 for a lot of the race.
Yeah.
And then it would just fade at the end. But
His qualifying hasn't been that great, 9.9, 6.4, 12.
speaking of tinfoil,
What?
he DNF'd round 14 this season. The last time he did that was round 14 last season. So
All
gotta
right.
take care in those round 14s. Usually finishes the season off strong, though. He had 2 top 5s in the last round, 3 rounds last season. So,
Really?
Yep, 2 in Salt Lake, 2 of the last 3.
Oh, I don't know.
Has finished 11th or worse in 4 of the last 5 rounds, though. Had only done that 1 time in Indy 1 in the previous 9 rounds. So he's been 11th or worse a lot, where before that he was barely ever worse than 11th. So
All right.
that's what you got with Malcolm.
Malcolm's, I don't know. I'm not high on the guy right now.
I think something is going on.
You think
my
so?
deal with him.
Something.
More than I just don't think he can do it.
All right.
I
Well,
think
yeah.
something's going on.
No, that's it. He's just not a good pick for me.
He's
All right.
worn out or something.
13th place this week is the wild card. How's our poll going right now? Looks like Anderson is winning. Even though I don't even hardly consider him a spoiler, he is winning, which he should. And Plessinger is up there too. So I would say Plessinger's going to be the highest pick spoiler this week.
Malcolm for Fantasy Fishing Championship. No
Probably
doubt.
do good
Brian's
there.
got a point there.
All right, 13th place is our wild card this year. If you are in the battle right now, this is a biggie. And we've got a couple riders that are definitely standing out right now. So first of all, Martin.
Your boy.
I guess so. The The man who has taken a soil sample at almost every round this year.
Come on, not even.
I would like to get a counting accumulation of how many times he has crashed this year. I guarantee you he's the most. He's crashed more than anybody.
No. Well, maybe.
Well, look, he's coming off back-to-back 12th place finishes. His average finish this year is 14.7, but his average finish for the last 7 rounds is 13.14.
He's a good pick. I can't hate on him for 13th.
I mean, he's taken 13th. He hasn't taken 13th this season, though. Just 14th and 12th.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be one of the most picked riders for sure, and for a good reason. Who else has a better chance than him is really the question, getting around 13th.
I don't know. Krista's got Davalos. Brock Tickle.
I think he's got a pretty good shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Josh, do you have Tickle right now in your wild card spot?
I mean, I'm leaning towards Martin, but when Christian's saying who's got a better shot, I mean, the stats are definitely leaning towards Tickle.
Wild card is where a lot of stuff I pick with my heart in the top 5. Wild card is one where I go off stats a lot. And
yeah,
look,
you have to.
Tickle's taken 12th once, but 13th 4 times this season, and he's taken 14th. That means he's finished between 12th and 14th 6 times this year.
Almost half the rounds.
That's hard to beat. His average finish is 14.67, but...
Well, there's his averages in Atlanta is what you need to know. 13th and 14th.
Yeah. Doug Stafford, I don't know if Freeze is out. I think he is. Watch qualifying. But even if he qualifies, when he's coming back from being injured, it's tough to even get 14th, or 13th.
Krista's always giving me a hard time for stats. We'll have a stat for that. I do. I have a stat for everything.
Marty for 5th this week. Tars, if you get Martin Davalos for 5th, I
He's done it before.
I would say congratulations.
I mean, it's a long shot, but I'm not going to say it's not possible.
I don't know. Wilson, Wilson's on our list for the wild card. Let's talk about him real quick.
I think Wilson is way better than 13th.
He took
9th last round.
Yeah, he hasn't finished outside the top 10 since Daytona. So,
let's just say after he didn't qualify for that main, didn't qualify out of the LCQ the round before.
Yeah.
He won.
So how many races is that since Daytona? It was Daytona, then we had 3 races in, what was that? Man.
Well, you could just tell he was motivated last round.
Yeah.
I mean, he was running. He started
he didn't make the main event the race before.
Yeah. You can tell he is just motivated at this point. So
well, he needs to get some results.
He's going to do better than 13th.
All right. But I would say, his average finish before Daytona is 11.6, and since then he's 9.6, so he's not a good safe bet for 13th for me unless he went down or something and charged from the very back.
It would have to take something weird, yeah.
Max Anstey, in my opinion, is a better pick for 13th. He's taken 13th this year, 14th twice.
Is he back is the question.
Yeah, his last 2 finishes, not counting his DNF, are 13 and 14. So his average finish isn't that great. It's 16.14, but Brock Tickle's just – we have Savachi for the wild card watch, but he's also – his last 3 finishes are 8, 8, 10, so he's out for me.
Yeah, his averages are there, but he's had a couple rough rounds. Don't fall for that. No, I think he's better than that.
Yeah.
One rider that we're not mentioning, though, is Josh Hill.
Yeah, what did he get last week?
He took 16th.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't qualify for the main the round before. Then he comes back, qualifies straight out of the heat. He started 20th and took 16th. So I feel like when he's out for so long, now he gets a couple rounds under his belt, he might be getting some stamina back.
Matter Ferguson, Oldenburg, I don't believe is racing. Broke his finger. So if you have him picked for the wild card, I would.
He said he got landed on, broke his finger, and has stitches. So I don't know. McAdoo, that wouldn't even slow him down. So
gosh, that was so gnarly. All right, is there anybody else wild card wise that we need to mention right here? I think that does it.
To cover him?
Yeah, we got Brock Tickle. He's the number 1 guy. I don't see anybody else.
It's gonna be between Tickle and Davalos, I feel like.
Okay, well there you have it. Kama Crazy is going with Davalos. AP for the wild card. Come on, Brad. I don't know. Is Freeze out? I don't know. Even if Freeze was in, we'll see.
He's got broken ribs. It seems like those take a while to heal.
Yeah.
Just gonna send it.
But we do know if he's there, he has a chance.
He has a chance at 2 things: wild card or causing someone else to crash.
That's rough, dude.
It is, but it's true. All right. Well, look, we're gonna give away another jersey. Let's do it next week.
Yeah.
So we'll do it, from next Friday's show, and we'll have that week before the final round. We'll announce it the Friday before the final round.
Yeah.
Down for that?
Let's do it.
There you guys have it. So one more time, congratulations to, I'm forgetting her name. Or it was
King Cyclops.
King Cyclops.
King Cyclops. Yep.
All right. So once again, congratulations on the jersey. Yes, we are going to contact you, let you know.
Ruby wants one more Martine. You've made a thing with that.
Martin!
That's right. But look, let's talk about why we are all playing RMFantasySX other than just having an awesome time bench racing this show. Let's talk about some prizes. So first up, what do we got first? Grand prizes? Nope, we got weekly. Let's do it. Fox V3 helmet, set of Bridgestone Battlecross tires, titanium Pro Pegs, Fly Racing Light Hydrogen gear set, a Cherubies is in there, Skosh, 100% Omega goggles, 7-gear casual package and spending spree, MX9 MIPS helmet, Works Connection, Factory 4 stand, some other goodies there, and of course 90 Rocky Mountain ATV MC gift cards.
Yeah, they've been sending in pictures of their gift cards and helmets to our social media. I've been seeing them. So
I know.
If you win a prize, make sure to let us know. Let us know what you think about it and how you got it. So
okay, grand prizes.
Back to grand prizes. First place on the year. M. Dougie's got to start thinking about it at this point. KTM 450 SXF Factory Edition. Second place, a KTM 250 SX. Third, Dunlop MX3 33 tires for a year. Fourth, a $2,500 RMATV MC spending spree. Fifth place, a package from Alpine Stars. And we got Tusk Megabyte tires and wheel kit. Milestone video game, Supercross 4 the game. TV and console. One thing with that, I saw that they're doing a contest where you can go design a track on the game, send it in, and they're going to pick a track for next year.
Oh, really?
And actually build your track. So that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Eighth place, Fly Racing Gear package. Ninth, some Stasic stuff, Stardom Young. And 10th place, the Motion Pro Tools prize pack. So
Stan M wants us to lock them in. Was it Stan last week that was going
it
on?
Might be.
I don't know.
All right.
We're
doing a Dr. Evil lock them in.
Stan, this is for you.
Yeah, we need to get better at that. It seems like the viewers are on top of it more than we are.
Oh, it's because we just get so carried away with other goodies.
It's been a long week. We're getting worn down.
All right. Are we ready? Hold on. I'm changing something here because I'm sticking to my guns, what I said earlier. My picks are Chase Sexton, Ken Roczen, Jason Anderson, Eli Tomac, Cooper Webb, Brock Tickle. I'm taking a risk this week. I'm banking on Sexton and Anderson being up on the podium. I think Sexton's more likely to win because of his starts, but Anderson I feel like he is crushing it with his speed, and I think he can be up there again. You go.
All right, I'm going Sexton for first, Eli Tomac second, Ken Roczen third, Cooper Webb fourth, Jason Anderson fifth, and I'm really thinking Martine.
Are you?
We haven't really had much to talk about with him in a while. He needs a wild card to keep himself in there. So I'm going with Martine.
All right.
If not, I'm really starting to think Josh Hill at this point. I don't know why, but it sounds good to me.
Look at that. Frozen Gumwad's got Sexton to win. Krista's digging my picks. Sweet. I don't know. It's going to be cool. I'm excited. I just really want to see this championship come down to single digits by the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, Mike's pulling for Roczen to win too. I mean,
A lot of people are.
As long as we can keep that championship alive.
I could be making a stupid decision by having the 2 Honda riders next to each other without putting Kenny ahead of Chase.
I can't remember who brought it up, but I feel like Chase is going to let Ken by.
Okay.
So that's why I put Eli in the middle of them.
Fair enough.
All
All
right.
right.
Thinking on that.
Well, look, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you for submitting your memes. Don't stop just because we're not doing a jersey giveaway this week. Keep them rolling in because we honestly look forward to seeing those. Go check out the Discord again. The link is in the description of this video, so be sure to go check that out. Create your account and do it. Go to RMFantasysX.com if you haven't yet. Make an account. You can still win a weekly prize even this late in the season because we do those every week.
I've seen it happen. I've seen people join the last round of the season and win a prize. So
yeah, you can do it. So does not hurt. But anyway, thank you so much. We love it. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for everyone out there watching. So from us here at Rocky Mountain ATVMC, I'm Josh. Oh my gosh, I'm
new.
Chase. I'm gonna say we got Josh.
Oh, dude, you have
That
multiple personalities? Or
It's
what,
been a long
bro?
day. It's been a long day.
Getting that dad sleep cycle.
Josh,
Happy
say
Friday,
goodbye.
everyone.
Happy Friday. I am Chase.
I'm Christian.
We'll see you next week. I am Josh.